Hey, it's day one of my Texas hunt with Scott Clary of Coastal Prairie Outdoors. I also have a special co-host, Mr. Mark Schulte of Wingstopper Duck Calls. Now, Scott, tell our viewers a little bit about our hunt.
We'll be hunting the rice field south of Eagle Lake, Texas this morning. We got flooded rice on one side, we got dry rice on the back side. Birds have been feeding in here for the last few days. Lots of pintails, a few mallards, snow geese, and speckled bellies.
Hey, sounds great. I'm excited. Let's start hunting, guys. All right, nice shooting, guys. Nice shooting, guys. That's the way to do it. Boy, I tell you, this is a lot of fun. We're out in this snow goose spread. It's kind of a unique setup here. There's a levee in front of us, and we've got some duck decoy floaters and a Mojo spinning wing decoy on the water to suck these pintails in. We're back a little bit farther in the snow goose spread. Now, Scott, is this typical how you set up a hunt in this fashion?
It's typical how we set this up. Kind of late season when this rice starts getting wet, these pintails start relating to the snow geese a lot. And they'll start actually feeding in these fields with the snow geese.
Oh yeah, and talking about snow geese, I mean, we're here in the Eagle Lake area, and this is snow goose hunting capital of the United States.
Kill him! Behind us, kill him!
Of course, we got Mark Schulte here with Wingstopper Duck Calls, and he's blowing his pintail whistle here this morning. We're going to talk more about Mark's products later. He's got a really neat combo duck call whistle, very unique. I've never seen anything like it. It works very well.
Kill him!
Okay, we're making a small shift. These pintails earlier were out here bombing the spread out here with the snow geese. They were working really well, but now they want the water about 70 yards in front of us where we have some duck floater decoys out. So we're gonna get a few guys, Mark, and we're gonna move and get back up in those weeds, leave a few guys here. We'll have both bases covered.
Sounds good, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Nice.
Cut him, Mark, cut him.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, holy smokes, that bird's got jewelry. Look at that, hold that up for the camera.
Nice jewelry.
Holy smokes, let's show the viewers that. Mark got a nice banded pintail, look at that, right there. Got
Wingstopper Duck Calls brought them in.
There you go.
Brings
Wow.
in the jewelry as well.
Put that on your lanyard. That was nice. Now that was a big group of pintails. Man, did they work in perfectly.
Nice.
Right into our Mojo, right out there in the front of our water hole.
Out front, Craig, take them.
Woo, man.
Nice.
Worked in nice, huh? Loving it.
Kill him!
All right, nice shot, guys. We rolled those, huh?
Yeah, they came in sweet.
Woo, man, I'll tell you what. Hey, we're shooting our nitro steels out here this morning. Now, I'm shooting number 4s for these pintails, 3 inchers. We're shooting BBs for the snow geese, You know, I love the nitros. They're my bread and butter shell. They offer premium performance without the premium price. The nice thing, Mark, about the nitros is the hull capacity. They've got really good hull capacity. That's real important with the larger shot size, and they're doing the deal, huh?
Yeah, they got the knockdown power you need.
They sure do.
They deliver.
Nice shot.
shot.
There he goes.
Nice.
All right. Well, guys, what a fantastic shoot here this morning. We got our limits of pintails. Now, Scott, what do you have planned for us next?
Tomorrow we're gonna go do a old-fashioned Texas snow goose hunt.
Well, that sounds great. Hey, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go get our rhino. We're gonna pick up our spread, get these birds back. I got a surprise for you guys. We're gonna breast them out, put them on our Bradley smoker. We're gonna have smoked pintail tonight for dinner. What do you think?
Sounds good.
All right, well, let's do it.
All right.
Okay, it's our second morning here with Coastal Prairie Outdoors. Now we're in a different field, different location. Scott, fill in the details.
This morning we're hunting south of El Campo. We got a feeding rice field. Let's get to hunting. The birds are fixing to get up.
Hey, sounds great. I'm excited. Let's start hunting.
Kill 'em!
Incoming, watch out. Woo! Well, I'll tell you what, Scott, if that's any indication of how the rest of the morning's gonna go, we're in for a good shoot here.
Kill 'em!
All right.
Kill 'em!
Well, Susie's getting a lot of work today, huh, Scott?
Yeah, she needs it. Up top, kill him, Craig!
That's gonna look good on the old kill shot cam. Follow that right down to the ground.
Kill him!
Well, these birds are starting to move, Scott. Now, where's the roost at? Where they're getting off? A lot of them are coming from behind us, but we've got some coming off to the right there.
Yes, sir. We got birds coming off of 2 roosts this morning. We got some birds here close that are on our roost, and we got some birds roosting back to the east about a mile away on another roost pond.
And we're right in the middle, just where we want to be.
Kill him! Kill him!
Incoming, watch out, watch out. Holy cow. Woo, it's raining snow geese here on the Texas prairie. Holy smokes. That's some hot action. There's more coming around. Load back up, guys. Load back up.
Kill him!
All right. Did you get yours?
I got mine.
Woo, man, I got him with the EOTech, Scott.
What's that EOTech stuff all about?
Well, you know, this is a holographic weapon sight. I've been shooting my EOTech now for several years on the Flyway highway. I really like it. It's an illuminated ring and dot. I simply put the dot on the bird, pull away from my lead, squeeze a trigger. It's a done deal. You know, I'm cross-eye dominant and it really helps my shooting. These things are great for shooting birds on the wing. They really are. And you know, as long as I'm at it, I should talk a little bit about my gun here. This is, you know, of course, my Remington VersaMax. I've been using it several seasons. I love this gun. It cycles any load, anytime. It's got a really unique gas operating system. It's called VersaPort. It actually regulates cycling pressure based on shell length. It's soft shooting, feels like a 20 gauge. And I should also point out here on the end, got my kill shot cam. You guys have all seen this before. I get great high definition 1080p barrel cam view of the birds as I'm dumping them. If you guys like to put stuff on YouTube, this kill shot cam is the way to go. And lastly, I should mention, when you're shooting optics on a shotgun or a rifle, obviously, you need a comb riser to get your line of sight in line with the optics. This is my Beartooth comb riser. It gets my eye in perfect alignment with my EOTech. It's a great looking rig. Kind of looks like a Christmas tree, doesn't it, Scott?
Yeah.
All the stuff I got hanging out. Well, it is, what, 2 weeks before Christmas?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm having fun with it. Great shooting gun and really doing the job on these geese. Here they come, guys. Here they come. Get ready.
Kill him!
Now these birds, you know, they're not decoying traditionally, obviously, with their feet down in the decoy spread. We're shooting them on the pass, but you know, that's kind of the way it is with snow geese, right, Scott?
Yeah, well, you know, we had that young bird coming in, and that older bird was coming back to take him back.
Uh-huh.
So we went ahead and called that shot a little taller.
Yeah,
You
no,
know,
that's all right. That's all right. The nitro steels are knocking them down. Again, we're using the BBs, 3.5 inchers, and they're doing it. There's no problem with that.
Susie, back. Kill him!
All right, we're bringing in some birds here. Mark, I think you got this one, this nice speck. Now, Scott, let's come up in front of the camera here. Let's show our viewers some of these birds and talk about them a little bit.
All right.
Here. Start with this one here. That's a nicely barred speck.
Mature
Look at
speckle
that.
belly.
That's a beautiful bird right there. Delicious to eat too. And
Now, most guys think, you know, speckle belly, the more bars, the older the bird is. And it's not absolutely the case. It's more of this white ring, how far this comes back. You know, this bird is a mature bird. He may be old, he may just be a couple years old.
Huh.
But the bars are more genetics.
let's hold up a couple of those snows, talk about those.
Okay. Here's mature snow goose we have here.
Yeah. Let's hold that up. Plenty of those down here, Scott. Like millions.
Lots of these juveniles getting them old birds killed.
Sure.
Got Susie.
All right.
Got a Ross goose.
Ross goose
Here's
here.
a
Now,
little Ross.
explain the difference to the viewers that might not know between the Ross and the
goose.
snow.
This was a very rare bird in Texas in the mid 90s. They had a drought in California, and these birds actually moved flyways. And then the population exploded, and they just kind of took off. And we started seeing more and more. This was a rare bird. You'd shoot one, you know, in 3 or 4 years. And now, you know, there's hunts we may shoot 40 or 50 of these.
Oh, wow. And of course, they're smaller than the snows, and they have the short beak. That's one way to
Beaks are
distinguish
smaller.
between the two. What else we got?
Got a juvenile blue goose here.
There you go.
And Matt's got a couple more Ross geese over here.
All right, nice mixed bag, and that's
Susie,
what you're
fetch
going
it
to
up.
shoot down here with Coastal Prairie Outdoors. The white geese hunt is phenomenal, as is the specks and the pintails. Like yesterday
Yes, sir.
morning, I'm just having a great time, Scott.
Well, thanks for coming.
Hey, we're back at the duck camp now. I've got Mark from Wingstopper Duck Calls with me. You know, I've blown a lot of duck calls over the years, and Mark has a really innovative new product out that I think you should know a little bit more about. Mark?
Yeah, Craig, I've been hunting for about 30 years. I'd have 4 or 5 calls on my lanyard,
and I decided to build all-in-one call that would alleviate all those calls off my lanyard.
So this call basically has your hen mallard and a bunch of whistles all on one call.
That's correct. It has a mallard hen on one side, it has a pintail, mallard drake, widgeon, and green-winged teal on the opposite end.
It's the one call that does it all.
That's correct, Craig.
Well, why don't you show the viewers how exactly it works?
Okay, this is the mallard hen off the side. If you cup it up over that ring,
Hey, that sounds good. Now on the other side are the whistles.
that's correct, Craig. There's 4 separate whistles on the opposite end of the call. There's a mallard drake, pintail, widgeon, and green-winged teal.
Well, let's hear them.
Mallard drake, a pintail, widgeon, and green-winged teal.
Wow, that's truly unique. What a great idea. Now I see you make the lock and knock call in black and green. Now what's this blue call?
Yeah, that's my new Blue Wing Cinnamon combo of the lock and knock, which is brand new for 2013 and ready for go to market with.
Well, let's see how that sounds.
It has that Blue Wing Cinnamon combo, and you still get those 4 whistles on the opposite end of the call.
Mark, how do my viewers get a hold of one of these calls?
Yeah, just visit our site at wingstopper.com or give us a call.
Or you can also go to the Flyway Highway website for more information on the Wingstopper calls as well.
Go ahead.
Hey, the Flyway Highway wants to give a special thanks to Scott Clary of Coastal Prairie Outdoors and my special guest host, Mark Schulte of Wingstopper Duck Calls. Now, I had a great time hunting here with these guys in Texas. Scott, thanks again.
Thanks, Craig. Y'all come back next year.
Hey, I'd love to. Now, if you're looking for some of the finest snow goose and duck hunting that Texas has to offer, you need to look up Scott at Coastal Prairie Outdoors. Go on his website or give him a call. He'll put you on the birds.